The military division where Cha Eun-woo is in charge today held a disciplinary hearing regarding the alleged mistreatment of one of the instructors towards their member, actor and soldier Cha Eun-woo. The trial marks an important step in ensuring that the military's legal procedures are up to standard, as well as demonstrating the South Korean military's commitment to upholding discipline while protecting soldiers' rights. According to an official report from the Military Communications Office, the case stems from an internal complaint filed by Cha Eun-woo and several training colleagues regarding the treatment of instructors deemed to be inconsistent with military rules. This complaint triggered an initial examination by the divisional sergeant responsible for ensuring smooth legal proceedings and protection for all servicemen. The sergeant, whose name is kept secret according to the protocol, actively intervened to monitor the course of the investigation. This step is considered important in the context of the military hierarchy, as it combines the principle of discipline with the responsibility of supervision of fair treatment. The disciplinary hearing that took place today brought witnesses from Cha Eun-woo's training environment, including members of the division and administrative staff. The proceedings are conducted in accordance with the Korea Military Disciplinary Committee, which is authorized to assess alleged violations of the instructor's code of conduct and procedures. The outcome of the hearing will determine the sanctions given to the instructor, which range from official warnings, demotion, to possible dismissal from duty. The initial statement from the military confirmed that if the instructor was found to have seriously violated the rules, the toughest measure in the form of dismissal could be applied. Part 2. Cha Eun-woo's background and standard military procedures. Cha Eun-woo, born on March 30, 1997, entered the South Korean military earlier this year as part of the Gunbong-mu conscription for active duty soldiers. As a member of the training division, he followed a program that included physical discipline, tactical training, and the cultivation of military values. In the South Korean military system, every soldier has the right to report perceived unfair treatment through Chinar Nebu Gulbar, internal reporting channels, without fear of retaliation. It is guaranteed by military regulations to ensure the safety, integrity, and morale of soldiers are maintained. Instructors serving in the training division have a dual responsibility to educate and guide soldiers while enforcing discipline. However, each instructor is expected to perform duties according to guidelines Hunukujang, discipline and training guidelines. Violations of these guidelines, such as abusive treatment or inappropriate bullying, may form the basis of a disciplinary hearing. Part 3 case details. According to the official statement, Cha Eun-woo's alleged mistreatment included the instructor's alleged overreaching procedural behavior during practice. Although specific details are kept confidential to preserve the privacy of soldiers, the military insists that any complaints are handled seriously and according to legal protocol. The division sergeant, who served as internal supervisor, received this report and immediately coordinated with Sarangbonbu, division headquarters, to ensure the investigation went smoothly. Initial steps include gathering evidence, interviewing witnesses, and recording a detailed chronology of incidents. The direct involvement of sergeants of this division indicates an active mechanism of internal military supervision. In a normal situation, this kind of report can go directly to the disciplinary committee, but the sergeant's intervention ensures that the rights of the soldier remain protected throughout the process. Section 4. Disciplinary proceedings. The South Korean military disciplinary hearing follows procedures established by the Kunin Sabub, Military Personnel Law, and the Gukbangbu, Ministry of National Defense, internal regulations. In this case, instructors suspected of misconduct are summoned to a hearing before the Korea Disciplinary Committee. The hearing took place in a closed format on the grounds of maintaining the confidentiality of personnel data. However, as per regulations, several interested parties were present to ensure objectivity, including division representatives, soldier witnesses, as well as military legal counsel. The stages of the disciplinary hearing include 1. Indictment reading. The committee reads out the charges addressed to the instructor, including the type of offense, time, and place of the incident. Point 2. Examination of witnesses. Fellow soldiers who were at the scene of the incident gave testimony. In these cases, several trainees from the same division are called upon to reinforce the particulars. Point 3. Defense of the defendant. The instructor in question is given the opportunity to provide explanations in self-defense. Point 4. Evaluation of evidence. The committee reviews written evidence, as well as internal reports, including training diaries. Point 5. Final consideration. Committee members have a closed-door discussion to formulate a verdict. According to a source from the military headquarters, a preliminary decision is expected to be announced in the next few days after the consideration process is completed. Section 5. Possible penalties. The South Korean military has several levels of punishment for instructors or soldiers found to have violated disciplinary rules. This punishment is designed to maintain justice, enforce rules, and provide a deterrent effect for those who commit violations. Some of the possible sanctions that can be imposed include: 1. Written warning (Kunggo), awarded if the offense is judged to be minor. For example, unprofessional attitude without a significant impact on the security or safety of the soldier. 2. Suspension or suspension (Pujikeim). Instructors may be temporarily removed from coaching duties to prevent a repeat of similar incidents. 3. Demotion (Kangdung). If found to have seriously violated the rules, the instructor could be sentenced to demotion, which had a direct impact on his military career. 4. Dismissal with disrespect (Permungejade). The toughest sanction is dishonorable discharge from military duty. This punishment is usually imposed if the offense is considered to be injurious to core military values, such as humiliating institutions or endangering soldiers. In the case of instructor Cha Eun-woo, the military stated that the worst possibility was dismissal from duty if found guilty. Section 6. Official military statement. Spokesman Kukbangbudo Berninsir, Ministry of Defense Spokesman's Office, issued an official statement regarding the case. The military of the Republic of Korea upholds the principles of justice, discipline, and equal treatment of all soldiers. There is no tolerance for actions that violate these values, regardless of the status or background of the soldier in question. At the moment, the court proceedings are ongoing, and the results will be announced according to the procedure. In addition, the military also confirmed that Cha Eun-woo continues to carry out his duties as an active soldier on schedule, without preferential treatment. This affirmation was issued to dampen public speculation regarding possible special treatment due to Cha Eun-woo's status as a well-known celebrity. Soldier Lee Dong-min, real name Cha Eun-woo, is treated the same as any other soldier. The complaint filed is not because of its public status, but rather because the military system guarantees every soldier the right to report alleged unfair treatment. The spokesman added Section 7, Public and media response. The case involving Cha Eun-woo attracted widespread attention, not only among music and entertainment fans, but also the general public of South Korea. The name of Cha Eun-woo, who is now officially listed as an active duty soldier, came into the spotlight after reports of the instructor's disciplinary hearing circulated. Local media such as Namnyeolsu Yonhap News and Kukbangilbo National Defense newspaper reported on the development of the case, stressing the importance of transparency in the enforcement of military discipline. They underlined that the legal process should not be influenced by Cha Eun-woo's celebrity status. On the other hand, public attention is also reflected in cyberspace. Hashtags such as hashtag #ChaNugunBongmu Cha Eun-woo enlistment, hashtag #Gunsajapan military trial, and Sapsain Kongjunghangundae military fair began to be discussed on social platforms. Many netizens highlighted how the case was a real test for the integrity of the military in dealing with the issue of ill treatment in the barracks. Cha Eun-woo's family chose not to give a statement to the media.